Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractor is closed. Tonight, it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Expos and the Superstars. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now at the plate, Starling Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fast ball, and Yelich is running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. One out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Here he comes again, 1-2. The big curveball just misses apparently, ball 2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Popped him up. Number 12 moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count.
That fastball must have.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simmons is there, and that's the first out. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Archer has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, Jose Abreu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. And he could give his guys an early. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. 0 doing. And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Swings through the slider there. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And he misses there. 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and two.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Marte is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The relay. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Archer comes set. 0-1 on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So digging in now, Salvador Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. The pitcher, Chris Archer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's behind the runner to first. Perez, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't commit on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Richards, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Back up the middle, taken in by Simmons. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
2-1 now to Mookie. Archer looks in. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is. Here's Starling Marte. He popped out in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back easily. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Number 12 is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. Ready now, Chris Bryant. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he is out on the tag. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a miss. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. No balls and 1 strike. Archer comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Sanchez on third with 2 out. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Rendon is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. At the plate, Chris Archer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself. And so coming to the plate, number 12 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 12.
Shoots this one over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Richards. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
You have to find a way to get this bunt down right here. Advance the runners, get them into scoring position, second and third. Anything you have to do to execute this bunt needs to be done right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Missed with a slider. Simmons at third. Richards at second. Betts is over at first with 1 away. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And that one just missed outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. At the plate, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit in the air to center field. Marte is under it. And the inning is over. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two and 0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Here's Starling Marte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.